But let me ask you, Kathy, because I want us to get into this
Okay.
because we talked about how it's okay to move on from relationship and not be stuck in a marriage, and you talked about
Mm.
your divorce and stuff. So let me ask you, Kathy,
Okay.
since we're talking about the Country Wayne skits,
Right.
what advice can you please tell me? What advice would you give Amber right now? But let me just let me before let me give the audience a little bit of backstory, because you know, it may not, you know,
Right. Right.
be
Right.
aware. I don't even know where to start with this chick. Okay, but, Amber,
Y'all
but
see
let me
my
just start
shirt
talking about, yeah.
so apparently
So
dramatic. Look. Apparently
I'm
dramatic. Look, that's
dramatic.
me. I can get so dramatic. My
Okay,
daughter
so
always be
Amber.
like, "Ma, you so dramatic." So I had to get a T-shirt to
Hey,
say it.
it,
That's me. I'm an actress.
you,
I'm
you're
dramatic.
actress, exactly. So okay, so let me just kind of give a little backstory. Okay, so Amber and Sheila were best friends. Amber had previously was with messing with Country Wayne at during the time that she and Anthony were engaged. Throughout their engagement, she and Amber and Wayne were messing around with each other, and she promised that she was going to be this doting wife, faithful wife after she got married. But in the meantime, she could not, for some reason, she could not get away from Wayne, and Shayla was trying to tell her not to, you know, to not to continue this affair, whatever. So, but she was still loyal to Shayla nonetheless. She was still loyal to Shayla, even though Shayla behind her back was very conniving. She's trying on her wedding dress.
Mm.
She's fantasizing about Anthony and all this good stuff. But you know, but they were still, you know, close knit, even though they were, they was, you know, freaking, but they was freaking sneaking, you know, still, right?
Girl.
So there was a moment where they all was gathered around. It was Anthony, Amber, Shayla, Anthony's best friend Dalen. They were all hanging out and they got drunk. And in the moment of intoxication, Shayla took advantage of that. Shayla used that opportunity to sleep with Anthony, and Anthony woke up, didn't know what happened, didn't know what was going on, and um, it was oblivious that time, only that time, because after that, he was a willing participant in his
Thank you.
affair with Amber after he and Amber got married.
Right.
After he and Amber got married, so he kept this affair on, you
Mm-hmm.
know, with
Mm-hmm.
right sound of sound mind and body, right,
Right.
Kathy? You
Right.
know, of some mind, they kept this thing going behind Amber's back, and Amber continued to be loyal to Sheila. She got pregnant with Anthony. Amber was the child's godmother, mind you.
Right.
You know,
Right.
so all this was going on, and Amber even took, you know, they started going to church together as
Girl.
this one big happy family, and all this was going on. And he even used Dalen as a lap dog, you know, had Dalen going to the girls' trip in California, trying to make sure that everything is, you know,
Crazy.
yeah, keeping everything a secret. And so what happened was they what happened was is that this person at the lake house, Anthony had a lake house that he was
Michelle. Miss
renting out.
Michelle.
Yes, Miss Michelle. Anthony owned a lake house somewhere, and so Michelle didn't like what was going on. Even Anthony threatened her job
Mm-hmm.
if she revealed that her secret. But she just, I don't know, she just couldn't keep that juice in. She was
Mm-mm.
like, "Look, as a woman, I can't let this, I can't let this go. I cannot let this thing go. Let me call Amber, let her know what's going on." So she called Amber and told Amber, "You go to that lake house. You got to go
You
to that
better
lake
come
house.
now.
You better go now." And Amber, being naive that she is, poor thing, bless her heart. And I don't
Poor
like to use
thing.
that, and you know, I don't like to use the word naive sometimes because that's the proper way of saying dumb. And she's not dumb. She's just trusting. She just really overly trusting. She doesn't have a sense of discernment. So she's just not getting it. She's not, you know, putting two together.
Right.
Go get your butt to that lake house.
Right.
You know, so so
She
she
like,
went to the
huh?
lake house.
But little David, right, was in her
Yeah,
hand.
go
You
ahead,
know, huh?
go
With the
Kathy.
baby.
Yeah. Yes. Oh, yes. And you know
Remember?
what?
Yeah. She told Kay.
Yes,
Then she
David.
said, now. And she knew she was just sitting there. She was like, now. And then she said, okay. Her cousin Kay was there. What Kay at today? She was like, Kay, I need you to watch little David for me.
Yes. Yeah, David is Amber and Anthony's adopted son, y'all.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot about, oh, I'm sorry, David. I forgot
Yeah,
all about
poor
you. I'm
thing. Yeah, she
sorry.
lost him on
Yeah.
account of him.
Yes, she lost because, and mind you, Amber and Sheila was pregnant around the same time. Unfortunately, Amber had a miscarriage,
She
and
had a
you know,
miscarriage from the stress of them.
yes, and Sheila ended up having that baby, having Kai.
Mhm.
And so, but she had also had David. They ended up adopted David after that miscarriage. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring that. I'm sorry about that.
Mhm.
It's so much. It's so much to
It
this.
was a
Like,
lot that happened. We
yeah,
waited for a long time. We waited for like 2
I'm
years
trying to
of this
keep them
mess.
abreast. Yeah, I'm trying to keep them abreast to what's going on. So
Yeah.
right. So Amber followed Miss Michelle's advice and went up to her lake house. And when she saw Shayla and Anthony snuggled up together in that
Knocked out in
bed,
that bed.
woo,
Knocked out in bed, child.
they were real comfortable too. They was
Real
just,
comfortable.
sleeping so well. No conscious, no whatsoever. No, just sleeping so well.
They ain't had a worry in the world.
Yeah. But once Amber, she screamed and was just going crazy when she saw them in bed together. And that
She leaped.
yeah, she leaped.
She leaped on that bed. Girl, she opened up that door to see your best friend and your husband.
Yes. And so she gave Sheila a black eye, pulled her hair, and all that stuff. And her snake mother, Angelina, had the nerve to press charges against Amber, and that's what led up to
and then Anthony had the nerve to hold her back and tell Shayla to go. You stood more, and I say this to this day. His feelings on for Shayla. Hold Shayla back and to save her while you holding Amber, like she ain't got a right to feel that way.
Yeah, exactly. And he got the nerve to try to run from her, like she's chasing her with her car, pushing her with her car. He's running through the woods.
He was so scared.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Yep. And so he ended up staying with Dalen at first, right? He stayed
with Dalen. Then Priori, right? Then went to Priori, right?
Priori with her dingbat behind, but that's a whole nother story.
That's a whole nother story.
Yeah. And so so they were separated for a while. He and Shayla was, co-parents doing whatever they were doing. And so it was a time when they had counseling. They had they call themselves having counseling with this quack doctor. I don't know where they got that from. But the divorce was in motion at one point. They was going through divorce. There was lawyers involved and stuff like that.
Yeah, I think they were supposed to be just dealing with the counseling to get through, to be more amicable or whatever with each other.
And I was proud of Amber for that, because she was 10 toes down. Like she was moving forward. She was evolving,
Right. She was doing real good spiritually. She was getting herself back to herself.
What happened, Kathy? What happened? Because
he gave us some salmon and some waffles with some whipped cream on it. Someone probably tired whipped cream. I'm like, whipped cream breakfast and an old dry salmon dinner was enough to pivot you, Amber. This man ain't had to earn nothing.
That's
to get you back. Right, you did not let this man earn you back at all.
No work done. No work done.
No work whatsoever. All he do is smooth talk this girl, throw her some compliments and some money, and shuts her right down.
That's it.
And the moment that he went, and I knew this was gonna happen, when he went, when Shayla was still, and figured out that he stayed the night at Amber House. And that scene was the best scene of the
Yes. Yeah, she popped up there.
She popped up when Anthony was over there. This ain't no business. You said you was over here for business. This ain't no business. What you doing over here? What huh? I mean, what you doing making all this noise, Shayla? Huh? Why are you making all this noise? And then I'm here with my wife. And so when Amber heard that was all she needed to hear, was that confrontation that he loved her and I'm with my wife in front of Shayla's face, was enough for her to say, forget everything he ever did for me and get this man back. Listen, that don't mean squat to me.
Tell him. And so now that we got, now we got that out the way, now we was able to keep y'all abreast to the whole storyline. Back to you, Kathy. What advice would you give Amber at this point, given what you are going through with marriage, divorce, co-parenting? Please counsel Amber.
Amber, darling.
Yes.
Amber Ty, sweetheart. You claim you got God in your life, child. But you need to know God wants best for you. And what you need to do. What happened?
Sorry.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
What you need to do is love yourself more than you love Anthony, if that's the case. Now, one of the things you need to understand is that you feel bad for what you did with Wayne. We went through problems with you with Wayne. We really did. We had an issue with you. We got on you just as hard for what you was doing to Anthony. It wasn't right. So we whooped you just like we doing Shayla and Anthony. Same crap. But now you have passed that. Anthony claimed he forgave you. You repented. You resolved that. Once you go through your atonement process, that's it. You good. You can't keep beating yourself down for that. You already repented with God. You forgave. And Anthony, he forgave you. Move on. You still got that in the back of your head. I think that you feel that you deserve all of this because of what you did with Wayne. That's done. You need to let a man earn you and know your value. You did not let that man go through no blood, sweat, and tears to earn you back for all that he did to you. You have lost your child over the stress. He mistreated you so bad when you was pregnant that you wound up losing your baby. He was acting like he didn't want you. Let's not forget that. He was because why? He was with Shayla, girl. He was with Shayla. He had that. He didn't want you. Then you got little David. Because he wasn't there for you like he should. He didn't care because he had Kai. You wound up getting David taken away from you because you got to a fight because of this woman who was your best friend who betrayed you. This is ultimate betrayal. There was no getting back to him. I don't think that you do not need Anthony like that. I think Amber is so bent on the idea of marriage, the lifestyle that she's living. She thinks she can't get another man like Anthony because Anthony will let you feel like he the best thing since sliced bread.
And he's
but Joker, no, you ain't.
He believes that.
People can have you. I don't care about your money. I don't care about your money, Anthony. You need to realize you are not all that. Your money does not make you. The value Amber needs to show in herself is that not a few nice words and a meal. That's not more what you worth. Amber needs to have a little bit more. We talked about self-love and care. She don't love herself enough or think she's worthy enough to this day
I think
to choose her. And Coca said it in this last one, if you remember. She said, what would make you, would you go back to him? You still love him? I could love you. I could love you, but I had to love myself more because what is it doing to you? You still dealing with BS from Anthony. He cannot be trusted.
Yes, I was hoping that would resonate with her, what Coco was saying.
What Coco was saying.
I was really hoping.
It went over her head.
Kathy, that's the thing. I'm glad you said it because Anthony is slowly trying to break her down to make her believe that is no one like him. Because, he said that to Priori.
He always say that.
Like, what?
You ain't gonna find nobody like me because he truly believed that. He is so vain as a narcissist that he really thinks you can't do no better than me. He said the same thing to Shayla. And at the end of the day, and what he's doing, like the one thing that she had to stand on was that bar 44. And when she did that, I said, don't you dare take that one thing you got that made you said it helped you through what you was going through because you had that. He pulled that away. He wants her to be so self-sufficient on him because of his low self-esteem
on him,
and inadequacy that his money and business makes him feel like he's up here. And he have to reduce you to feel like he is your savior.
Yes.
Above God and above anything else. She should have kept her business because at the end of the day, you need your own to build on. But that's what you say. I'm glad you said that. He is slowly breaking her down to total sufficiency on him and a babysitter for Kai.
He's abusive.
That's abuse.
He's abusive.
She don't even realize that. He'll mentally abuse you. And the minute she start getting on anything, the bank account, then she tried to tell him about herself the other day. what he just talked about? Oh, how you felt about with Shayla and all this. And I'm like, no, deep down inside, he happy Shayla ain't with her mom. I'm not surprised if he don't cross the line or whatever with her.
I'm not surprised.
He seems to have more respect for Shayla than he do Amber. He do. And I'm like, you gonna learn the hard way. Amber still ain't learned because this joker gonna do her in again. She cannot stay. And he gonna finally show her one day that he not worth the bottom of her her pinky toenail until he get himself together, because he will redirect. Because remember when she mentioned in the conversation where it was coming from? And she brought up, oh, I don't trust you, Andy, because you won't even let me know your bank account information. Look on his face. He swung that conversation back around and changed his attitude the collarbone, and he'll talk about her collarbone. Oh, you so beautiful and sexy, like he did today. Oh, look at your back rear end. You must be working out. Oh, and change that subject off of Shayla. All he got to do is compliment you. Threw $10,000 out her for a Chanel bag, and that a whole joint bank account was out the door. You a fool, Amber. Stop being a fool for this man.
Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Don't worry about it. Stop being a fool for this man.
Stop it. Stop. I don't know what it is, Kathy. She don't believe fat meat greasy.
She don't believe it. She don't. That's why I said something else is gonna happen. Something else is gonna. I hate to say it, Amber, for you to get hurt again, but something else. You still don't get it
at all.
He gonna have to. He gonna have to do something crazy again. And I don't know.
I don't know what else.
Gonna be Shayla again.
Damn.
Might be. Might be, because I'm not certain that bridge is totally crossed with her. That he won't cross the line with her.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not.
No, I won't be surprised. He got a soft spot for Shayla. I'm sorry.
I don't know what it is. Like, why? Like,
he do. But Wayne said it once before too. He said, "Oh, when they had the business, he said Shayla. One thing about her, she don't care. She is ruthless. I like her that for business." And he said, "Oh, she's serious when it comes to business." He was comparing her to Amber, and when Wayne was telling her the difference between her and Amber to start working at that studio, you could see the admiration in his face. He liked ruthlessness like that because that's him. That same ugliness, because Shayla would chew him up and spit him out, and he will walk with his tail between his legs. Whatever. He don't give her too much fire, but he'll come with the heat. He'll come with the heat and shut Amber down in a minute.
Yes.
And she'll sit up there and suck right back down.
Yes.
I'm like, he don't got no respect for you and love like you do Shayla. I'm sorry.
But Shayla will just emasculate him, and
Shayla will emasculate him, and he'll eat it right up.
Yes,
I said, you love that. You love that craziness. He loved men, and some men like that. They like crazy. They don't want sweet. They love crazy. How many men out there with crazy women? And they will go back and eat that up.
Yes.
Some people love crazy. Well, Anthony, one of them.
They do. I guess
they do.
Does it seem like they say? I think they have the best sex or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what they say too. And wow, you know, she put the maid thing. And what did Amber tell him not too long ago? I'm not your maid.
Yes.
And he didn't want that because he want the maid. He missed the maid.
Yes. He wants that.
He missed that. He missed that. He is she too sweet. She too sweet, nice, succumb to him too easy. And Shayla tell him in a minute, I know you. You up to something. She know him. Shayla know Anthony better than Amber know Anthony.
True.
And that short time, she has learned him since being with him. I said, you don't know your husband at all.
No, they belong. That's why he and Sheila are so compatible.
They so compatible. Amber don't know Anthony at all.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's crazy. It's crazy.
You see how we see how passionate we are about this? You see?
They have us in a chokehold, Wayne.
I say y'all need to get
Wayne, bring me in as Natasha's sister, cousin, long lost cousin or something. Put me into my girls, Ro and Natasha, because that's another storyline.
Yeah, you better get in there. You better get on in there. But get out.